Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to deliver a lesson for class 11th subject zoology. Since we are studying the biomolecules and we have already studied in our last topic about the carbohydrates in detail. Now today we will discuss about the next most important biomolecule, that is the proteins. These proteins are very essential and important biomolecules which actually form about 12% of the cell mass. They are essentially made of elements like carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and sometimes sulfur is also present in proteins. Now, the basic unit of proteins are amino acids, or we can say amino acids are the building blocks of the proteins. So, to understand about the proteins, we must understand about in detail about amino acids. Now, amino acids are the organic compounds which contain an acidic group, that is a carboxylic group COOH, and an amino group, that is NH2, as substituents on the same carbon atom. For example, the general formula of an amino acid is shown in here in this formula: RCCOOH, NH2 and H. This is the general formula of an amino acid, which depicts the presence of a carboxyl group and an amino group on the same carbon atom. Now there are 20 types of amino acids which form the normal components of proteins, and the rest, about 150 amino acids, which do not participate in protein formation and are known as non-protein amino acids. Now basically, amino acids are substituted methanes with 4 substituent groups occupying the 4 valency positions of alpha carbon as depicted in this formula. 4 substituent groups on the same carbon atom. These 4 substituent groups are carboxyl group, amino group, hydrogen, and a side chain which is designated as R. Now, amino acids have a minimum 1 amino group and 1 carboxyl group. They are also called as amphoteric compounds, that is, they show both acidic and basic properties, because a pre-carboxyl group is acidic in nature and a pre-amino group is basic in nature. These amino acids can act as zevitrons also. That is, a zevitron is a molecule that carries a positive as well as a negative charge simultaneously. For instance, in this formula, we see this zevitron existence of this amino acid. Here, if the hydrogen is shifted towards this amino group, then what happens? This NH2 becomes NH3 and this carboxyl group attains a negative charge, and at the same time this amino group attains a positive charge. So both negative as well as positive charges are present on the same molecule. Thus this molecule is termed as zevitron, that is, which carry a positive as well as a negative charge simultaneously. Now these amino acids are crystalline organic compounds which are soluble in water. Now with regard to human nutrition, amino acids are classified into essential amino acids and non-essential amino acids. Now these essential amino acids are those amino acids which are not synthesized by our body, so they must be supplied through our food. These essential amino acids include amino acids like leucine, isoleucine, lysine, phenylalanine, methionine, valine, and tryptophan. Now the next group of amino acids, what we call as non-essential amino acids. They are called non-essential amino acids because they are synthesized by our body and we don't need to supply these amino acids through our food, because our body is capable of synthesizing these amino acids on its own. That is why they are called as non-essential amino acids. These non-essential amino acids include amino acids like glycine, glutamic acid, aspartic acid, alanine, serine, tyrosine, cysteine, proline, asparaginine, and cysteine, etc. Now, this was about the nature and classification of the amino acids, which actually are the basic or building blocks of the proteins. Now, in our next topic, we will see the structure and nature of proteins which are formed by these amino acids. Until then, thank you.